need an army of first responders to rise up for Christians in America. What do I mean by this? Censorship against believers in America is becoming commonplace, and our First Amendment rights are being trampled on daily. From social media censorship, churches being restricted, and fines levied in the name of public health, Christians' First Amendment rights are being suppressed. These episodes are becoming daily occurrences. When will it stop? September 25th, 1789, our founding fathers added the Bill of Rights to our Constitution to ensure the citizens of America were protected from an overreaching government for generations to come. Our founding fathers' first priority was the protection of the church. What is known today as the Establishment Clause, they wrote, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. As Christians, we are experiencing the first wave of persecution. When these measures prove to be ineffective, be assured more aggressive actions will ensue. Our biblical example comes from the book of Ezra. When Zerubbabel returned to Jerusalem with 50,000 exiles, their purpose was to rebuild the temple. Shortly after their work began, the enemies of Judah heard of their return to Jerusalem and plans to rebuild. At first, the enemies tried to get involved in the rebuilding, but Zerubbabel knew their motives were evil and declined the help. Ezra 4 and 5 tells us of their next move. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah and frightened them from building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their counsel all the days of Cyrus the king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius the king of Persia. Zerubbabel had everything needed to rebuild the temple: support of a pagan king, financial resources, and workers. Yet fear hindered the project for 16 years. Words of Grace and Truth and GraceAndTruthRadio.World are committed to being first responders. We are promoting God's Word as never before in this time of distress in America. When social media is suppressing the Christian voice, Words of Grace and Truth and GraceAndTruthRadio.World are determined to give God's message a voice. We are devoted to standing in the gap for believers to provide the best in Christian teaching and Christian music. GraceAndTruthRadio.World is a first responder because of our commitment to use our global platform to spread God's message of truth to America and the world that are in such desperate need of salvation, healing, and restoration. Will you join us in becoming a first responder? Will you help us continue offering God's message to America? If you donate $15 and ask 15 friends to donate $15, by the 4th generation, we could fund the station for a year. If you consider that $15 will buy 2 fast food lunches, we could fund the station entirely on lunch money. Become a first responder today in only 2 steps. Step 1, please text 1-972-455-8228 and type GIVE GTRW 15 in the comments. Make sure you leave a space between each word. You will receive a reply and click the link. Complete the secure donation form for $15 or more. A receipt will be sent to your email address. Step 2. Send this video to all your friends, share it on social media platforms, and pray for God to take His message to the world. He is the answer for today's desperate world. The text to give number is 1-972-455-8228, In the comments section, type Give GTRW 15.